This week on Inside Boulder News, scam phone calls related to COVID-19 contact tracing are being reported. We'll tell you how you can avoid falling victim to these calls. Boulder's business recovery program has been extended. See how this has helped local businesses keep afloat. And City Council seeks community feedback on its online meetings. Welcome to Inside Boulder News, your source for all things Boulder. I'm Jhocelyn Avendaño. Boulder County Public Health announced this week that it is seeing an average of 13.6 new COVID-19 cases daily compared to last week's number of 23 cases per day. Though the average number of cases is in the decline as of now, the county also reported that the number of Boulder County residents who are currently hospitalized for COVID-19 is on the rise. A high rate of hospitalizations, according to health officials, will decrease the medical system's ability to provide care for those who need it most. Staying home whenever possible and minimizing shopping trips and in-person meetings are essential to stopping the spread of the disease. Boulder County Public Health also announced this week that it has been receiving multiple reports of a scam involving phone calls from people who claim to be conducting contact tracing for COVID-19. During these calls, residents have been asked to provide a credit card number to purchase a test, and they're told they need to get tested within 72 hours. The county reminds the community that it will never ask payment of any kind, never ask for social security number, never ask for proof of residency, and will never require testing without discussing the individual's exposure first. The community is encouraged to call the number seen on screen if they are contacted by someone stating they are a contact tracer who asks for financial or personal non-health related information. As discussed during the August 4th council meeting, Boulder City Council and Engagement Team is seeking input on online council meeting participation during a listening session scheduled for August 19th. The city is asking 3 questions. If you have not participated in an online city council meeting, how could we help you to do so? If you have participated in an online council meeting, what did you like about the experience and how could we improve it? Community members are invited to join this virtual session on August 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Councilmember Bob Yates and Rachel Friend will join city staff for this session. Registration is required in advance in order to receive a link to the meeting. Participants can register on the link seen on your screen. More information on the virtual listening session may be found on the city's newsroom. It's no secret the large impact COVID-19 has had on our local businesses and restaurants. According to the Colorado Restaurant Association, 62% of restaurants say they will consider closing permanently in the next 6 months under current condition. This was the case for this Boulder restaurant, who with the help from the Boulder Business Recovery Program has been able to continue operations. Operating since 1995, the Buff restaurant has opened its doors to tourists and locals alike. Through its 25 years of service, this casual restaurant has become one of Boulder's most popular breakfast and lunch spots. Unfortunately, like many other businesses across the state and the country, COVID-19 brought sales to this Boulder business to a halt.
Whenever we would worry about how our income was going to be, my husband always said, "We have tomorrow's sales," until we didn't. And that was March 16th, and we had to close our doors.
With over 60 employees to take care of at the Buff, Meyer found herself having to take difficult measures.
We were not able to keep afloat. It's been really difficult. Most restaurants that I know have been decimated by what happened. We took a second out on our house to take care of our employees to the best of our ability.
Once state guidelines began to ease, the Buff and many other restaurants were able to provide curbside service to clients. In May, the City of Boulder voiced its commitment to make the reopening process as simple as possible for the local business community.
It's been almost like opening up a brand new restaurant again. Stepping in, we had retired, and now we're here every single solitary day, doing the best that we can to get at least 60% of the business that we had before.
Through the Boulder Business Recovery Program, local businesses have been able to convert some existing loading zones for general curbside pickup use. For businesses that are not in the vicinity of an existing zone, the program also offers a free application for new curbside pickup zones. The program also allows businesses to expand outdoor seating into public rights-of-way and elsewhere on private property.
It's been necessary expanding our business outside. We didn't have a choice. It was kind of a make it or break it come July 1st that if we didn't have some business, we were going to have to close after 25 years.
This week, the city announced the extension of the Boulder Business Recovery Program through October 31st. To date, there's over 20 curbside pickup zones and over 94 outdoor expansions, though community support is still more important than ever.
It's actually vital for everybody to shop local and to do what they can. If they aren't comfortable coming into a restaurant, I strongly recommend that they get curbside and do whatever they can to support the shopping, the small local shops, the mom and pop shops.
For more information on Boulder's Business Recovery Program, please visit the website seen on screen. Boulder County, in partnership with the City of Boulder, launched a Small Business Equity Program, a new initiative by Partners for a Clean Environment, also known as PACE, to help small businesses save energy and money by replacing outdated restaurant and grocery equipment and lighting.
We realize that a one-size-fits-all program isn't adequate. And especially during this time that we're in right now with the pandemic and the economy, this program, I think, is really going to serve small businesses, small locally owned businesses that are challenged to stay open.
There are two separate grant offerings in the Small Business Equity Program, a restaurant and grocery equipment grant and an outdated lighting upgrade bonus, both covering up to 70% of project costs.
And because equity is such a focus for the city, this program is really looking at who benefits, who receives city services, and how can we help them through these difficult times. And so we hope with helping to replace some inefficient, maybe broken equipment, we're going to help lower overhead costs, lower utility bills, and ongoing maintenance costs.
To be eligible for this program, businesses must be located within Boulder County. Minority-owned businesses are highly encouraged to apply.
There's a list, and it's not hard and fast, but it's guidelines to say who's eligible for this amount of service, both financial and technical assistance through PACE. And so going to pacepartners.com/equity, you'll find all the criteria there.
Thank you so much for joining us on this week's edition of Inside Boulder News. Stay tuned to Boulder Channel 8 for up-to-date information on coronavirus. Connect with us on Facebook and Twitter. You can also sign up to receive video updates right in your inbox. Just go to boulderchannel8.com and click on subscribe. And be sure to check out the city's online newsroom for the latest city news. We'll see you next time.